It's official. It's official. The East Wing of the White House, home to the First Lady's offices, the social secretary, and decades of presidential history, is gone, erased, wiped off the map. Crews began tearing it down this week to make way for Donald Trump's newest project, a disgusting 90,000 square foot Mar-a-Lago-style ballroom funded entirely by private donors, already estimated at over $300 million. There's no way that this was only going to cost the $200 million they initially said, and if I had to bet on it, I would bet that this is going to cost $500 million or if not more by when it's all said and done. According to the AP and Reuters, the demolition just started days after the administration promised no historic structures would be touched, but new aerial images show that the entire East Wing has been reduced to rubble. The limestone facade, corridors, even the old presidential theater gone within hours. The White House claims the project will modernize and expand America's most iconic home, describing the ballroom as a venue for state dinners and summits, but everyone else is calling it an unprecedented breach of trust, pointing out that the National Capital Planning Commission had not yet granted full approval before demolition began. And that raises serious questions. Is this even legal? Under the National Historic Preservation Act and the National Capital Planning Act, major structural changes to federally protected sites usually require environmental reviews, public notice, and commission sign-off. Multiple preservation attorneys told Reuters the move likely violates federal procedure because the East Wing sits on a registered historic property. The administration insists that the president has inherent authority over executive residence grounds, but legal experts counter that such authority doesn't override preservation statutes. At least one lawsuit has already been filed in DC federal court seeking an injunction to halt construction until a proper review occurs, but the entire East Wing is already torn down. It's too late. Funding for the ballroom is also under scrutiny because The Guardian reports that donors include Google, Apple, Palantir, and Lockheed Martin, prompting concern that corporate sponsors could gain privileged access to official events inside the people's house, inside your house. Since its construction in 1942, the East Wing has presented continuity, from Eleanor Roosevelt's wartime office to Michelle Obama's education initiatives. Now preservationists say the demolition feels like erasing a century of history to build a monument to one man. Polls show that over half of Americans disapprove of the teardown while roughly a quarter support it, but protesters are outside Lafayette Park now chanting, "It's not his house, it's ours." Independent media takes a lot of time and a lot of care, about 4 hours for every single story you see posted here. We don't have sponsors or big donors. All we have is that coffee affiliate link. So if you believe in the work that we are doing, please consider joining our community on Patreon, YouTube, Facebook, or TikTok, whatever is best for you. Your support helps us keep going, doing journalism for the people and not for profit.